Today we are headed out to Murphy & Sons to get a little action outdoors. I can't wait for you to meet Brittany French with Pass It On Outdoor Mentors.
We have a lot of kids come to us that have zero connections to the outdoors outside of their backyard. A lot of kids haven't seen dirt roads. A lot of kids have never been out in the woods before sunrise. So you can imagine a lot of them don't even know where to begin. Our mission is to get kids out hunting and fishing and enjoying outdoor recreation through mentorship. I am Brittany French, Vice President of the Pass It On Outdoor Mentors program. I grew up in the outdoors. I learned so much about myself. A lot of my morals came from the outdoors and my experiences in the outdoors, and I just think it's incredibly important that kids today have that experience. The first step is hunter education, where these kids get equipped with knowledge and experience and just education that they need to go out and hunting and fishing and know how to practice survival skills. That's really the first step to getting them outdoors. And the next thing is we connect them with mentors to take them hunting. So they don't have to know what everything it is to do about deer hunting or how to pheasant hunt properly. We'll show them the ropes so they can add those experiences to their toolkit. I started with Outdoor Mentors as a volunteer. I was about 22 years old, really green to the nonprofit world and learning a lot. So when I was asked by Mike Christensen to get involved, I said, sure, why not? I'd love to take a kid hunting. And so here I was driving through the Flint Hills of Kansas. It's beautiful. We all know that scenery and love it. And I had a young kiddo with me in my car who was really excited about what he was seeing out the window, and I did not know what it was. And he goes, that right there. And I thought, wow, well, bud, that is a beef cow. And I turned around to see the embarrassment just like run down his face. And he goes, I didn't realize that. And I said, well, what do you mean? He goes, I didn't realize dairy cows were different than beef cows. I thought cows were just cows, and that's the way they looked. So in my head, I'm like, oh, holy cow. He didn't realize that there was a difference between a dairy cow and a beef cow, which means he probably doesn't know where his food comes from, his protein comes from the grocery store, or how it gets there. So in that moment, I was incredibly humbled by what this program is doing, not just through hunting, but just through the entire experience from start to finish. So in 2022, we hosted over 500 events in the state of Kansas and Iowa. So anything from fishing and hunting to clinics, archery, you name it, we were facilitating those events across those two states. A big part of that is teaching kids firearm safety. So a big requirement of ours is that they have to go through hunter ed. That's a non-contender. It's so necessary that they get that education and pass that test so they have a foundation to build on. And we teach our kids very, very promptly, you know, this firearm is dangerous, and it's not going to be dangerous if you're going to use it properly and securely. One of the things I love the most is that I'm teaching these kids how to respect this firearm more than probably anybody else in their life. So when they find themselves in a situation when they're around a firearm, they know how to leave. When they know that they don't have to stay in that situation, or they can be an advocate and say, that's not the right way to do that, so I'd like you to put that away.